Hi, this is Ted. Have you ever sat in a church service, heard someone describe their miraculous healing, and then felt something shift inside you? Not just emotion, something deeper. A sudden sense that maybe the rules have just changed, that what happened to that person could happen to me? Hold on to that feeling for a minute because we need to talk about where this actually comes from. Psychologists call this a narrative transportation. When you hear a compelling personal story, your brain's critical thinking, it doesn't slow down, it shuts off. You stop observing, you step inside the story, and in that state, beliefs don't get examined, they get installed. Advertisers learned this decades ago. One person saying, "This changed my life." This outperforms any clinical study, not because it's more accurate, but because it bypasses the part of your brain that checks whether it is accurate. Now, take that same narrative transportation, put it inside a church, add music, add a room full of people who already believe, add an authority figure. What you get isn't persuasion, it's a neurochemical event. Endorphins release. Critical thinking decreases. The person testifying doesn't lie to you, they feel something real. But here's the question. No testimony will ever answer this. What happens to the person the next morning? Did the cane stay in the corner? Did the diagnosis actually change? The testimony is a snapshot of a moment in time. It doesn't tell you what happens by the next day. Some ministries have taken this even further, building it directly into their theology. Bethel Church does this, teaching that a testimony is not just a story, it's a prophecy. That when somebody shares a healing, it creates the right in the spirit realm for that same miracle to happen again and again. It sounds great, it sounds spiritual, but what it actually does is put God's name on a psychological trick. And when the healing doesn't come for you, or when you feel something that disappears within a few hours, the system has an answer already. It was your faith, your doubt, your failure to receive. You came hoping to be healed. You left with a diagnosis of spiritual deficiency. It's not a faith system. That's a system that claims it can never fail. Only you can. Don't buy into it. This is Ted.